I believe we should be live. Let me just quickly have a check. Yep. We are live and I'm audible. I should just need some moment. Hello and welcome everyone to JKG Gaming, Season 3, Round 3 around Austria. And you would have noticed I'm not the usual commentator, and you're absolutely right. Chief Sima here. I'm just here to witness what's going to be a certainly an interesting session around Austria. So we have a one-shot qualifying, and it is in heavy rain conditions. The field, obviously, as given it's a one-shot qualifying, is going to be very closely bunched up together. And as we can see, the order doesn't seem to be changing up front. It's Quick Killer who is ahead by quite a margin. I can't really see. I can't really have a look as to what the timing delta is, but I can see that a few drivers are going really deep and really making quite a few mistakes. So I think that's going to be an issue for them once they complete their lap. We have a familiar face at the top. So these are people I do know as being very fast drivers. It's Quick Killer, Abhishek, Raman, and I'm surprised that TBK, Tanish Kiran, is a bit further down. But yeah, I'm not sure about everybody in this league. I'm a bit new to this, new to JKG Gaming, so I won't say I'm an expert on any of these other people who joined from the PC platform. But nonetheless, we are about to reach the end of qualifying and approaching turns 9 and 10. We'll be onward with Quick Killer, who was leading for the majority part of the one-shot quali session. Aradhya Gupta has kept him to P1, and as you come up to the line, who's it going to be? It is going to be Aradhya Gupta who takes pole position. Quick Killer is about 3 turns behind in P2, 4 turns behind rather, my apologies. Abhishek is a long way back, and it's quite a interesting dynamic. There are some names which I'm quite surprised to see at the bottom of the field as well, such as like Tanishvi Kiran, who we know is a very feisty and fast driver, as we saw at Imola. But let us quickly run through the order. So it's Aradhya Gupta on pole, followed by Quick Killer in P2, just over 4 tenths behind the Red Bull driver. Abhishek is in P3. Only 3 drivers finished within 1 second of the pole sitter. That is, one of them is a pole sitter himself. Wicked Vicky is 2.2 seconds behind. He's P4. Raman's P5. Deadshot's P6. Said Venkatesh is P7. Deadly Mosquito is 8. Promises is 9. Jagadish is 10. Jishnu is 11. The shocking quali from him. Likewise for Pratham, Dante Adams, Fox Racing, and Tanish Kiran, who did not get a time in. So, given that we have an 8-lap sprint upcoming, if there's anybody in chat, please do let me know your predictions. What do you think is going to be the running order at the end of the 8th lap in the sprint? And I believe it's going to be a 25% race. Not entirely sure. And I'm pretty sure we don't have a formation lap here either. So we're going to get to know the tire selection, the what tires they've opted for, and what tires they, as a result, not going to use in the race. We're going to come to know that in just a moment. We have quite a few people watching, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It's always good to have you here. Always good to have many viewers. I do quite appreciate it. I think we have about 15 drivers tonight, so that should be pretty packed grid. We don't usually see that much attendance in league races. I'll say the hype and the excitement around F123 has kind of fizzled out for the most part, and I think we should see a bit more influx. Say starting January, once again we should have the driver numbers, the attendance numbers back up again as we wait for the 5 lights to come on ahead of the drivers. So hi to everyone who's writing the chat. Hello everyone. I'm sure some of you may not recognize me, so once again, this is not your usual commentators. I believe it's Shrikant who's usually the commentator, Shrikant Das, and a few others. But this time, today, it's going to be me, Chima. So, round 3 is just about to start, and people have not readied up, but they have. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. The 5th light comes on, illuminated ahead of the drivers. It lights out, and away we go. Aradhya does not get a very good start. Actually, it's Quick Killer gets the better start. Wicked Vicky also right there. waiting to make a move. Aradia makes some slight contact. There's some wheel banging going on. Further back, there is, I think everybody's just got a bit out of shape there. There's been contact between Jishnu and Pratham, I believe. But up ahead, what a start for Quick Killer. As we know, I have raced against this man many times. And I know him to be a very feisty and fast individual. And he's showcasing exactly that around here. So 8 laps of Austria. I have no doubt that everybody's on the softs except for Pratham, who has opted to go for the mediums, and Wicket Vicky is going for a dive around the move around the outside on Quick Killer. He's made it, but somebody's overshot their braking. That is probably Aradhya Gupta, who's going to be overtaken by Abhishek, is it? Abhishek and Aradhya going side by side. Aradhya is quite a fast driver. I'm not aware of that. Oh, he's made a mistake. He's got a bit too hot into that corner. He carried a bit too much speed. And as we end sector 2, let me just pull up the lap data here before I forget to do so. Quite a great move by Wicket Vicky there. A very good opportunistic move by him. I didn't expect him to go for the move there. And Quick Killer, I think Quick Killer just caught a bit by surprise there. I don't think he was expecting to be overtaken there. As I don't think he was using any battery. He wasn't really trying to defend it. As we end lap 1, Wicket Vicky with the fastest lap, and he has a lead of 3/10 of a second. And Quick Killer has gone very wide, and that is going to give Aradhya a chance to sniff and making a move for P2. What about somebody's left the session? That's Abhishek, who's trying to also go for a move. And will Abhishek go for the move? He cannot. He has to hold back, hang back for now. And Sid Venkatesh, Sid V, he has made up quite a few places. Let's have a look at the position changes at the moment. So the biggest gainer in all this, from P4 on the grid to P1 by the end of sector 2, that's Wicket Vicky. That is a great start for him. Quick Killer in P2, Aradhya is P3, so he's dropped back 2 places from the race start. Quick Killer obviously holding position. He would have wanted to do a bit better as compared to what he did on lap 1. But he's right there. It's not all over for him, and as I can see, I think Wicket Vicky's dumped quite a bit of battery. No, he hasn't actually. It's quite straightforward actually. Let's have a look at the pecking order. So we have these two. Who's this? Sid Venkatesh and Prometheus going side by side, approaching turn 9. And as we approach turn 10, it is going to be Prometheus in the Aston Martin who's ahead. Sid Venkatesh, I think he is just struggling a bit with performance and pace. As we can see, these two are not struggling whatsoever. They are having the time of their life. DRS is enabled. This is going to be a very close battle. Red Bull versus Mercedes side by side. Up towards turn 3 we go. Who's going to come out on top? Who's it going to be? It is still going to be Wicket Vicky. I'm not sure who it is. Ah, wow, that's a bit of a lapse in concentration. But yeah, Wicket Vicky not getting the DRS, or does he? He does get DRS, so that is going to be very close as we approach turn 4. This is the Alex Albon corner, as we very famously know it. There is some contact, I believe, because I think Aradhya Gupta is lagging all around the place, at least for me. And Quick Killer is going to get a very good view of this. Wicket Vicky on the grass, Aradhya Gupta having to take some evasive action there. Abhishek's in P4, he's also getting a very good view of this battle up ahead of him. As Aradhya Gupta leads the way very comfortably. There's somebody's had a spin, that's Prometheus and Sid Venkatesh, I believe, who've had a moment. We will get to that in just a moment. There's a lot of yellow flags in the middle sector. I think safety cars have reduced, so we should not ideally see any safety cars. But as we start lap 4, this half race distance completed, and we have half the race to go. And Aradhya Gupta leads, but it's not the most advantageous position to be in at around this circuit, to be in the lead by such a small margin, as Deadly Mosquito picks up the first penalty of the race. Tanishvi Kiran in the pit lane on those soft tires. Is he going to retire? I think he might choose to. Wicket Vicky is going to hang back. He's going to wait for the DRS detection point. This is some brilliantly close racing between the pair of them. Aradhya Gupta stays ahead for the timing. Wicket Vicky can't do much. He's not using battery, so that's a sensible, smart by Wicket Vicky to not try to attack and be too aggressive at this point in time. And as I say that, he does go for a little bit of a dive there, but Aradhya Gupta does stay ahead for the time being. As Raman, he's at the back of this pack. I don't think that he's particularly enjoying the front end of that Williams. He has, I think, put a little too less downforce on that car. His front wing is it doesn't have enough downforce, not producing enough downforce. Quick Killer in P3, Wicket Vicky's in P2, Aradhya Gupta still leads as we start lap 5. For the back, I see there's a little battle brewing here between Sid Venkatesh, Deadly Mosquito and Dante Adams. Let's have a look at who is going to be on top in this battle. Any moves being made? They're all sensible drivers. I know them. I've raced with them as well, and nothing doing on this occasion. Let's have a look at this battle. Once again, up front, who's it going to be? Quick Killer getting a very good dose of slipstream and DRS, and Wicket Vicky attempting a move. He is going to go for it, or really, no, he decides to back off. I think they're all working in tandem. They may all be in the same party chat. Abhishek's almost making contact with the rear left wheel of Quick Killer's Mercedes car. As we see, there's some position trading going on here. And I see Sid Venkatesh up into P8 ahead of Dante Adams. And that's a nice move by him. Abhishat's getting a bit out of shape there. For the back, Dante Adams has lost the front wing. And he's made a few mistakes there. And Deadshot and Pratham are very close. So I believe Pratham had a spin at the start, if I'm not wrong, along with Jishnu. That's a very good recovery from him. If it was him, if my memory serves me right, if it was him who actually crashed. Up ahead, it's still the pecking order is exactly the same as it was the previous lap. We start lap 6. We have just 3 laps left in this race. Abhishek is supremely close to the rear wing of that Mercedes, and they must all be very, very cautious, very, very careful, because one wrong step and it could all end in disaster. And oh my word, the camera just cut away to the cinematic shot at the worst possible time, and there's some contact between Abhishek and Quick Killer that may or may not be report worthy. I personally don't believe it was, because that's just the nature of that corner. Turn 3 is very, very tight. You don't usually see moves being made, but you do see moves being made at turn 4, where Raman has gone for a dive and he gets out of shape there, losing the rear end, getting some wheel spin, and he has to settle for P5 at the moment behind Abhishek, who has lost some momentum, I believe. Damage is not reduced. Hello Shrikant. Good to see you in the chat. If you are not doing much right now, then would you like to join me for comms? I would quite like that. Up ahead, it's still Aradhya in the lead, but look at that. Crucially, I am not showcasing the telemetry. I have seen it quite a few times, and Shrikant asking me to invite him. Sure, I would request for somebody else to send you a lobby invite though, because I'm not sure how the cross-play situation works. The last time I tried to do something similar in F122, it used to kick me out of the game. But in this occasion, we see a Wicked Vicky kicking Aradhya out of the P1 spot. What about Quick Killer? He is going to hang back. He's going to go for the switchback, and he's going to make it, I believe. Drag race side by side. Who's going to come out on top? It's Red Bull versus Mercedes. This is a battle for the ages, as we know and love. The Mercedes who comes out on top this time around. Abhishek has lost quite a bit of momentum. He needs to pick up the pace if he wants to have a chance at winning this race. Aradhya and Quick Killer very, very close. Jishnu with the fastest lap on those 3-lap-old medium tires. He has not had a very good race, but he does have some consolation. He does have the fastest lap to his name for the sprint. It's inconsequential. But we do begin the last lap of this sprint race, after which I shall make an attempt to invite Shrikant Das to the lobby and to the party. We have these two, Abhishek and Aradhya Gupta, very, very close approaching turn 1. I think Abhishek might be trying to force Aradhya into making a mistake, which he kind of does, but Abhishek also makes one of his own, and that is going to open up the door for Raman, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Wicked Vicky has enough battery. I don't think that Quick Killer has enough battery. There's a yellow flag. Fox Racing has retired from the session, and that is on the track, so I think he just crashed out naturally. And Aradhya with a very, very good exit, but Quick Killer's still there. Aradhya's light is blinking, Quick Killer's is not, and both of them have DRS, so I think unless there's a dive from Aradhya, Quick Killer is going to have this. And as I predicted, Quick Killer does have it. Abhishek is getting all out of shape there, as we can see, which is going to give Wicked Vicky some real breathing room there. Up ahead, he's almost built up a lead of 1 second. As I say that, it comes down to about 6/10. I think these two are working in the same. They're working together. They're in the same party chat, and it is going to be Wicked Vicky. Barring anything happening on these last 2 turns, it is going to be Wicked Vicky finishing this sprint race in P1 with a magnificent win. 8 laps in, and it is Wicked Vicky taking the win from Quick Killer. Aradhya Gupta in P3, Abhishek's P4, Raman's P5, a long way back. Pratham in P6. He does score points though. In the Ferrari, on those mediums, Deadshot and Mosquito will finish 7th and 8th. Mosquito does have a penalty, so that will probably promote Sid Venkatesh up into the point swing positions. It does. So we have further back from Jagdish, TBK, Dante and Jishnu, while I will make an attempt to invite Shrikant to the party real fast. Apologies for the blank screen there. Shrikant, please appear online. I can't see you in the friends list. Yeah, Shrikant, please do. Alright, as we see the rear wing of the Alpine, I should take the moment to say AIL, a reference to something that nobody here watching the stream is aware of. But yeah, what a sprint race. That's a very closely fought sprint race, and it ends with Wicked Vicky on top. Quick Killer in P2. He started there, he stayed there. That's not the best outcome for Quick Killer, but I'm sure he will go guns blazing in the main race. Aradhya Gupta P3 from P1, he's gone backwards. Abhishek's P4, he had a chance at taking the podium from Aradhya, but that just didn't happen at the end there. Raman's in P5, he stuck close with the leaders, but towards the end he did fall off. Pratham's P6, Deadshot's P7, Sid Venkatesh is P8, Deadly Mosquito's 9, and Prometheus is 10th. And after the top 10, we have Jagdish, TBK, Vishnu, Krante Adams, and Fox Racing, who retired from the session. So a good drive by Pratham, who made up 6 places in the sprint race. That's a good performance by him there. As we now await the main race, so if anybody wants to drop their predictions for the main race, please do so in the comments. I will read them out, and I'm quite interested to see what the public assumes the pecking order to be like. And as we can see, it is overcast. It is overcast. That could mean that rain is imminent. It could also mean that the sunny skies should show up in no time. Shrikant, requesting an invite, Shrikant, but please appear online. I cannot see you. I cannot invite you to the party. I can't do much. And because the game has a habit of soft locking, if I will pause the game here, I shall invite you after the race start. And meanwhile, I shall request him to please appear online. Alright, he has sent me a party invite, so I shall join that in just a moment. And while we await the race start, once again I ask anybody would like to drop their podium predictions, some bold predictions, who's going to get the fastest lap, who is going to be the first retiree, if any. Fingers crossed, it's a nice clean race. And yep, we await the 5 lights ahead of the drivers. And I'm interested to see what Wicked Vicky and Quick Killer's race pace is going to be like. So we know Quick Killer is a very feisty, a very quick driver. I expect him to be aggressive at the race start. He lost out at the race start during the sprint, and I expect him to make amends for that in the main race. So I believe it's 25 laps of Austria that we await, and we should have the lights coming on any moment now. That moment isn't right now, so I'm going to take a moment to have some water. Yes. So while we still await the lights, we have them. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light. The 5th light is illuminated, and ahead of the drivers, it's going to be lights out. And away we go. It's a good start for Quick Killer, as I predicted it would be. Somebody in the Alpine is getting all out of shape there. Into turn 1 we go. Quick Killer is ahead, and that's Abhishek getting a very good start. He's jumped Aradhya Gupta already. As we approach the top of the hill towards turn 3, let's see if there's any moves being made here. Further back, I see. Oh, what's going on here? Wicked Vicky and Quick Killer gonna go side by side. Oh, there's Abhishek. No, there's Pratham who's gone for a massive dive there. He's taken out Abhishek, I believe, with that aggressive dive. But these two are giving us the battle of a lifetime, I believe, with Quick Killer and Wicked Vicky, and Aradhya Gupta supremely close to making contact with the Merc driver. I think he had to take some evasive action there. It's Pratham and Deadshot who are very close, and Pratham around the outside of Deadshot. That's a very good move. That's a neat move if he can make it stick, but I don't think he can because Deadshot's still there. But what was that? He just understeered into the Ferrari. Oh, that's unfortunate and unnecessary. You don't need to be making contact like that, guys. Come on. As up ahead, Wicked Vicky does still lead. I am going to invite Shrikant to the party right now. Rather, I'm going to accept his party invite right now. So just please give me a moment. Hello, Shrikant. Can you hear me? Oh, very close for Aradhya Gupta, who forces Quick Killer into making a mistake. Quick Killer rejoins, but he's all out of shape there. Aradhya Gupta going towards turn 4. He's using some battery. No, he's not. He just has the straight line speed outright. And he might just get Quick Killer as well. But Quick Killer, being the driver he is feisty, he is aggressive, and he is going to hold on to his P2. Abhishek's trying to make amends for that poor lap 1. And oh, what's going on here between Jishnu and Pratham? Jishnu obviously having a shocker of a sprint race. He will want to make amends, he will want to make moves, and he will want to be right there at the top where these few are. And look at this, turn 9 and 10 we're gonna go. Who's it gonna be? I think it's still gonna be Quick Killer. Aradia might have got a track limit extension. Warning there, that is not how you want to be racking up your track limit extensions. You only get 2. You don't want to be wasting them like that. Hello Shrikant, are you here?
Ni hao, Chips, yes.
Ni hao, Shrikant. I cannot seem to see you online, so I'm going to send you an invite from the party just after we take this corner.
In the lobby. I am
in the lobby. Are you a spectator?
Yeah, yes, I am a spectator, and I am watching this battle between Quick Killer and Aradia. These guys are just... And this just invited Abhishek and Jishnu and Pratham as well to the fight. And Pratham
it's a 3-way battle. It's a 2-way battle. It's still going to be Wicked Vicky leading the way up front, but Raman and Aradia make contact. That is going to be problematic and troublesome. Somebody's had a spin. That's Jishnu. Jishnu has had a moment.
Jishnu.
You think he's lost his end plate? Has he lost his end plate? I don't think he has. He seems to be alright.
Yeah, he lost his right end plate.
But we have Jagdish and dead shot. Wow, that is too close. That was almost contact there. That's... wow. So when did you join the session, Shrikant? I didn't really catch that.
I just joined at the starting of the main race, and I just followed the first lap, and it was way too chaotic for me.
I agree. That's just how first laps are, Shrikant. Nothing doing about that. So just before we continue on, take a moment, Shrikant, and just check if you're audible in the stream, because I'm not sure all this party switching has helped your cause. And who's it going to be? DRS Chicken once again. Aradhya Gupta is... Well, I think he did make contact with the Alfa Romeo there. And it is... Oh, neither of them have DRS. Oh, yeah, neither of them have DRS. That's going to give Aradhya some reason to make a move. And he's going to go around the outside at this very turn. And he and Wicked Vicky very close. This is where they were very close in the sprint race as well, if you remember. And Aradhya still ahead. Are you audible, Shrikant?
Yes, I am audible.
Nothing like it then. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
From P1 to P6 with the tussling going on here. This will also invite both the Aston Martins, TBK and Prometheus, into the fight.
Pratham is a long way back though. Pratham is not really troubling these top 5. Raman is also kind of falling back. Same thing happened with Raman with sprint race.
And Abhishek going for the move down the inside into turn 1. He will make the move on the straight, and he's up into P4. And he will hope that he can fight the top.
But now up front is the battle up front that we're all talking about. This is where all the headlines are made. Who's it gonna be? Is it Wicked Vicky going for a dive? Is it Quick Killer breaking late? And is it Aradhya going for an aggressive opportunistic move? I think once again Aradhya could not get much out of it. Both of them will have DRS on this occasion, so it's a straight drag race, and I think Wicked Vicky is running lower wing. TBK has left the session, so Shrikant, please do the necessary. Please invite him back to the lobby. Aradhya going for the move around the outside. That's superior grip, that's superior traction. But the similar thing could happen to Wicked Vicky. He could get superior grip, but he does not. That is a brilliant move in the making for Aradhya Gupta, which he has executed to perfection on lap 5. And he's up into P2. Up further back, it's Abhishek and Raman. And Raman's dumped a lot of his battery. Abhishek also has done something similar, but he does have quite a bit more than Raman in his reserve. As we can see, Abhishek has pinned it.
And he has DNF.
That's the safety car.
Is that a safety car? That's the safety car. So it's a blessing for the soft runners and Jishnu.
Anybody gonna box? Is anybody gonna box? I think that's Dante Adams is gonna box. And Jagdish has cut the pit entry. So did Dante Adams also cut the pit entry. I'm not sure if you monitor that here in JK Gaming, but
we do.
You do? So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate that a few drivers got the pit lane cuts, but yeah.
Sedan dead shot pit.
They missed the pit lane entry, I think.
Oh,
they did. No, I think they were already past the pit entry line, and you can see the safety cars come out and the leaders have crossed it. So why would you bother? Everybody's going to be following a delta, so you won't really lose that much time. Jishnu makes sense for Jishnu. It makes sense for Jishnu because he was on hard and he's a long way back. But he's on fresh medium, so that's fine. So it's surprising that dead shot stayed out. So Shrikant, what's your? I think you have done comms quite a bit for this season of JKG. So only once, but I'm sure you're you're aware of what the
And
that's where I
Quickiller
raced.
is pitting. Quickiller is pitting.
And
Quickiller is
Aradhya,
pitting. Aradhya is staying out. Wicket is staying out. We have Raman and Pratham in the pits. Okay, so and
Fox
Wicket
is
Wiki
going
also.
to.
Only Aradhya is the only guy to stay
Have
out on those
you
old medium players.
have
Yep.
you have you sent Shrikant? Sorry, have you sent TBK an
Yeah.
invite?
Yeah, I sent him. I'll
Yeah.
send another one.
All right. So where is Quickiller gonna come out? He is gonna come out behind Deadly Mosquito. He's on the hard tires, mind you. And there's a Williams coming up the hill that is gonna be dead short. So I believe it comes from Bahrain, you said, right?
Yep.
Bahrain was an eventful race, I must say.
It
Not
was
too much
an
happening apart from
eventful
lap 1. I remember that race because I finished in P6 after starting in P19 or
P5.
P20.
P5.
Yeah, whatever. It was
P5.
really high up, but yeah, that was the
Yeah,
one
that
race
was
I've
some
done.
kind of tire management, but yeah.
I had a.
Interestingly, we have Sid Venkatesh and Deadshot both staying out on those soft
Sidvi
tires.
makes. I don't understand why Sidvi's done that. It's a very bold strategy call for him to
And we
stay out
have
on the softs.
Pratham on softs, new softs. Okay, he is cooking something.
I think he anticipates another safety car. But due to not pitting, we see Fox Racing has gained 12 places, Prometheus has gained 8. Radhe Gupta gaining 2. Obviously, that's a gamble, I think, for him to stay out.
I mean,
It's a gamble.
That the field is way too close and
So we
anything
know
can
that
happen.
you and I both have raced against Quickiller. We know how feisty and how aggressive he is. At times a bit
Yes.
too aggressive, I must say. I'm gonna take out some. Yeah, no, not really. He's usually pretty clean when he's making the moves, but we know he's very feisty. He's gonna go for the moves, so there's not. It's not like the fight cars between Aradhya and Quick are gonna be too much of a hindrance for Quick. Come the
I
restart.
don't think so because Deadly Mosquito, Sid Venkatesh and TBK, they might just let him go because they will just look at their own bases and don't
So it's
sacrifice
interesting to see what Fox and Prometheus do in this case. Because I don't think they are going to be very compliant to let Quick Killer by, and obviously,
one question.
Yep.
Do you think these guys, the medium runners, will go for medium soft strategy?
It's the fastest strategy, and if there's no more safety cars, that's the way to go. There's no other way to go about it. They have taken the gamble to stay out. What I'm interested to see is Sid Venkatesh. Thing is, this is not a usual 35% race. It's a 35 lap race. It's a 25 lap race around here. So I think this is going to be something to really look out for because I'm not sure how the tire wear is on a 35% race. Safety car is going to be in. Shrikant, would you like to take us to the restart? Let me know who you want me to be on board with.
Let's be on board with Fox.
Fox?
Okay. See how Aradhya will take this restart. He's just bringing up those surface temperatures of the tire, and I guess he will take it towards the last corner.
I think he'll bolt between 9 and 10. And there's a big gap left between Fox and yeah. Big gap between him and Aston, but he's closing it up right now as we speak. And Aradhya Gupta still tentative. Take it away, Shrikant.
Yeah. So still Aradhya Gupta weaving, bringing up those temperatures, and he's gone. And he caught Prometheus snap. Oh, and he also had a snap, and he almost won out. But yeah, we have Pratham and Dante had a pretty cool shift under safety car conditions. What is happening right now? I don't know, but yeah. Looking at the restart, we have TBK and Prometheus, Fox Racing, my bad. TBK down the inside, Fox coming for that switchback. Oh. He's down the inside into turn 3. Let's see what happens. And we have Sid Venkatesh. What's all that? We have the best team. Fox will back out and TBK. What was
I think that? They were tagged. They were tagged. I think TBK was tagged and Sid Venkatesh, I think, had to take some evasive action there as TBK came back on track. But I'm not sure what was happening between him and Fox. Oh, Sid Venkatesh is lagging. That's probably due to crossplay. Quick Killer is up into P6. He's made light work of Deadly Mosquito already.
Quick Killer round the outside. He's just poking his nose everywhere, and he's under threat from Wicket Wiki right there. These guys need to work together. Oh my God! Quick Killer round the outside.
As I said, Quick Killer is not going to hesitate to make moves, and Sid Venkatesh, I think, being the smart driver he is. Yeah, Wicket Wiki is. Yeah, but I'll say that
clearing the cooler part.
yeah, for me, Quick Killer's move was a bit more audacious. It could have ended very badly for him and Sid had that not ended the way it did. Sid, being the smart driver, using all his years of experience, he knows that it's not worth it to fight a driver who is on a mission. And oh my word, who's that?
And
Who's
then
that? Who's that Ferrari?
Pratham!
Yeah, that's the Ferrari of Pratham.
Pratham!
Ridiculous
That
dive
was
there.
some. I
Oh,
guess
yellow,
he missed his breaking point.
yellow for
Yeah,
Dante,
and Deadshot
and
gets a piece.
TBK is now ahead of Fox Racing. As we go through turn 3, approaching turn 4, the Aston Martin is back ahead of the McLaren driver, and now it all comes down to how fast Quick Killer can get past and how much of a hindrance they can be to his charge of the field. Let's have a look at
And
the
we have
gap to the
Jistru
leader.
moving up into P11, making the move on Deadshot, who recently got a 3 second right now, and we have Raman. It's like a huge range from what P3 to P6. Then we have gap between Mosquito. So
And
let's
Fox
see, and
Racing
we
is
have
getting out of shape.
Fox.
Yeah, Fox getting out of
Yeah.
shape there. And Quick Killer, where is he gonna go for the move? Where is he gonna strike? We know that Quick Killer will go for the audacious moves, he'll go for the aggressive moves, and I don't think he'll have to do that because on this occasion Fox got a bad exit. However, Fox is using up a bit more battery than Quick Killer. Quick Killer will go for the smooth entry into 1. Out of turn 1, approaching turns 2 and 3, he's gonna go for the move, and that's an easy move. Nothing doing there.
So is
For
Wicket
Fox, Wicket
Vicky
Vicky, yeah.
is.
Yeah, he's also gonna get
He's
past.
just following Quick Killer right there. He's not using those tires, and
And
it's
Quick
a
goes
brilliant
very
strategy
wide.
for that.
Quick goes very wide. Comes back on track, but Wicket Vicky is too far back to make any impression on that. And Fox stays in piece. Fox
And we
is
have
in
TBK
pieces.
and Prometheus, both the Aston boys coming way too close together. Let's see what will these guys do.
I'm
Will
actually
they swap?
looking.
And TBK down the inside.
I'm
TBK
actually
down the inside makes the move, and he almost takes out a teammate. And Prometheus goes for that switchback, and he's up back up into P2. This will cost them
Oh.
time. And
TBK
will let
is.
Quick Killer
Yeah, this is gonna
in
let
there.
Quick Killer catch up. But crucially, remember, I think the only driver who's gonna be compliant in this case is going to be TBK. Prometheus, I'm pretty sure is like not in the same party chat. Obviously, he's on a PC, so there's no way he can be a PlayStation party chat along with these boys as they're
We
racing.
have TBK down the inside, and he.
TBK kind of messed up his run into this this straight because now he's going to be under threat from Quick Killer as well. And we have a yellow flag into turn 1. Pratham has had a spin. Sidvi has had a spin. There's a safety car.
And
Oh.
he's reached. No, he's not. And no, okay. And he has lost his wing, Pratham.
But that's it's
Nice
okay.
one.
It's lucky for him, it's a safety car. Prometheus with a 5-sec penalty for a collision with TBK. Teammates coming to blows. Unbelievable.
Wait,
Aston
And
Martin
these guys
teammates
will-
coming to blows at Austria. Where have you seen this before? A certain Alpine driver at the moment may relate with that.
yeah.
But yeah, Aston Martin drivers coming to blows at Austria.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so but we might see double stack from Aston boys. So let's see.
Will
what
they
do
box?
These guys.
They, sorry, they
let's
will box, but
look
what will
at
the box
Quick
on
Killer.
to? What is the box on to? Quick Killer will might stay out, I think.
I mean, on hards. I mean, no,
Yeah.
you shouldn't stay out because you will just give up the tire advantage right there. And we have TBK in the pits. Prometheus
Thing is,
staying out.
mate,
Quick Killer in the
oh.
pits.
Prometheus
Vicky stays
staying
out.
Oh, Quick Killer
Fox
bins
stays-
it almost in the pit lane. Man, don't do that.
Did he break his wing or what?
I think he clipped the thing, but due to reduced damage, I don't think it made a difference to him. But
Okay.
oh,
My
Quick Killer,
God.
man,
Quick Killer, don't do that.
what a character!
So,
Absolute.
So Prometheus inherits the lead. He's on 12 lap olds like mediums. He needs to pit again. Then we have Wicket Vicky and Raman on 6 lap old.
People are coming out on softs.
I mean,
don't
it's
think that.
Austria.
I don't think the
is-
tire wear will. Sorry, I don't. The tire wear is not as much, but I don't think they can last like 12 laps.
I mean, the
13,
safety
11 laps.
10 laps.
At pace,
10
they
laps.
can easily last say like 15 laps as well, but they're not going to be very quick. So
No, but the car is lighter now. So that's the thing. The tire wear will also be less right now. But let's see.
I'm not sure, man.
The guys to look out are Sid and Deadshot right now because these guys are on mediums and they will have the benefit towards the end, later stages.
Why
of
did
the race.
Jagdish stay out on 5-lap old mediums? Why not box for fresh tires, fresh mediums, fresh
I don't
softs,
know.
whatever it is? But it's
Might be
interesting.
going
that-
for the freshest tires.
Only driver who's not boxed is Prometheus. Why? Why not
Yeah.
box?
Might be that double stack from TBK.
He'll still lose less time. He also has a 5-6, so he could have got that out of the way. So he would have come out around where, say,
And he is going into the pit.
no,
Is he?
He is.
He is. He
So
is.
I don't
He is.
understand.
So is Jishnu. So is Jishnu. Okay.
So with Jishnu, I think it. Actually, I'm not sure what's
And-
happening here. Why is and who this? Hey, that's Quick Killer boxing again. Quick Killer once again in the pit lane. We did not take note of this, but what is he going to go on to? Does he have a front wing?
That's the wing change.
Front
That's
wing
the
change,
wing
yeah.
change. Oh
So you can have a look at the stream. That is one of the most unexpected crashes I've ever seen in my
So
time
this
when it comes for league racing. But yeah,
This
and
has swung in the way of TBK. TBK out of nowhere, he was disconnected. He was in P7, but now he's up there in P4 on those faster, fresher tires.
mind you, he does have drivers ahead of him who are fast and who have been very fast.
Yes.
Especially the biggest surprise, biggest standout here, rather not a surprise, has been Aradhya Gupta for me. Sorry, in the Red Bull, who has been very quick all throughout. A bit, I think wheel to wheel is a little messy from what I've seen. The very little bit I've seen. I've only seen, 8 laps at this point of the sprint. So I think you could use a bit more.
Wait, Prometheus is on hard tires.
Yeah, Prometheus is. I think that's just he's gonna get to the end without any tire issues. So Aradhya, let's see what he can do. Actually, I take my words back. He was very good in wheel to wheel as well. Actually, I'm not sure. There's some aspect which I believe from what I've seen which he needs to focus on, which I can't remember right now. We'll not be focusing on that. Shrikant, who do you want me to be on board with? Or do you want me to do the restart?
You stay on board with Aradhya and take the restart. I will stay with Sidvi because he's
Alright, that's a good call. That's a good call. That's a good call. Aradhya having to break, Aradhya having to take some evasive action, obviously. Leader's not bolted yet. The leader has bolted, and Raman has been caught sleeping, napping, but not as badly as it was for Fox Racing on the last restart. Or was it Fox or was it somebody else? Aradhya very feisty.
And we have Aradhya.
And Aradhya already into turn 1. I think he's going to go for a dive here. Will Raman give him space? Raman does give him space. They both compromise. This will open up the door for TBK and the Aston Martin to make a move on both of them going up towards turn 3. Up the hill, TBK should be left enough space. Aradhya will go for a move. TBK also going for a move. Raman is going to be powerless as he goes super deep, and he will lose 1 place, possibly 2. And which he does. That's a horrible turn 3 for Raman, and it could be a 3rd position loss for him as Fox Racing the McLaren gets past the Williams driver, and that's a horrible restart for Raman. I wouldn't really have expected that. Sid Venkatesh.
Looking at Raman,
What's Quick Killer doing? What's Quick Killer doing, Shrikant? You be on Quick Killer camera.
And-
That's what I'm also really.
he is just waiting for Jishnu and Jagdish battle, and he comes close to that Red Bull and Mercedes.
Oh, there's contact.
And he almost breaks his way.
He did.
Almost breaks his
There's
way.
contact. There was contact, Shrikant. There was contact. As Aradhya is now past Wicked Vicky. Wicked Vicky gambled to stay out on those 8-lap pulled hards. Did not work
And
out,
we
but
had Dante going for a dive, and he spun out
Prometheus
Jagdish
is
and
out.
himself.
Prometheus
And
is retired. VSC. That's a
Oh
that's
my
a
God,
VSC.
this
That is a
just-
VSC. And Jagdish
My
is choosing
God.
not to pit. Dante is also not pitting. But
What was that? What did
explain.
I just...
Can you explain,
Quick Killer-
Shrikant? What's happened?
Quick Killer was behind Jagdish,
Oh, it's
and
been
Dante
upgraded to a
out
full.
of nowhere.
Sorry to interrupt there. It's been upgraded to a full course safety car. So this is going to be a fun end to the race. I believe those who are on. Oh, Shrikant, you've left the session. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, that's just this thing, what we call it.
Geo.
Thanks, EA.
Oh, EA. All right. I was gonna
Yeah, that's EA.
go off on Geo Internet because but all right, fair enough. Not everything is Geo's fault. Yeah. So, Shrikant, I think those who are out on 3-lap hold or 2-lap holds of tires will not pit. Apart from those at the back, I expect Quick Killer he might pit again if he has a fresh set of tires. I expect Wicked Vicky and Raman to box. So this is going to be curtains
I
if they
mean,
don't
they
box.
should box, otherwise they will be eaten alive by these fresheners.
Yeah.
Let's
And
see
I-
what these guys will
Have
do.
you rejoined?
Medium runners said
Have you
that-
rejoined? Wicked Vicky staying out.
can you
Wicked
send
Vicky
me an
staying out.
invite?
Wicked Vicky is staying out. I'm just gonna follow the leaders for a moment, as I will send you an invite in just a moment. Nobody is boxing Alright, Pratham is boxing, and I shall send you an invite, Shrikant, surely. Um, join in.
Yeah, so the incident between Jagdish and Dante just di- dive bombed out of nowhere, and he spun out Jagdish. Quickly had to take evasive action. I didn't know what happened to Prometheus, but he just DNF right there because there was no camera angle. Thanks here, but
I think he may
let's
have
see.
made contact with somebody. Actually, I must say, I wasn't following that, so I have no idea what that is to result in. But Shrikant, crucially, it's both Wicked Vicky and Raman are committing to staying out on this hard tire.
I mean, it won't matter because these guys, the guys around them, didn't pit, and
Welcome
it's
back.
okay. They are just committing to their strategy right now.
Yes, that is going to be. I think it's really going to affect them because the warm up for the hards is not as good as we may think it is. Even though
Yeah,
the
hard
tires are very
tires.
quick to warm up around here, I still think it's going to be a tall mountain for them to be able to hang on to the positions, let alone make moves. Those around them, softs. It's the fact of the matter is the tire wear is anyways quite minimal around here, and these softs have barely done have any mileage on them, so it's not going to matter.
Lap or two
It
maybe.
is. I think it would have been in Wicked Vicky's best interest to maybe box the previous lap, but at this point, just commit to it and go with it. Can't do anything else. It's all up to Aradhya Gupta. So this has actually put Aradhya in a very good position. He is going to have, if he manages to jump Wicked Vicky by a comprehensive margin, there's very little that can stop him from winning the race.
This safety car is just helping the hard tire runners.
Not really, Shrikant is helping the soft tire runners. Hard tire runners, they would have wanted to get some tire temps in with
but
the tires moving at race speed.
And they have rest.
That's actually the issue, no? That's actually the issue for them because the softs would have run out of tire life had there been more laps. But now that there are fewer laps to go till the checkered flag,
They're already at 11 laps, and old hard tires are way too horrible. And the biggest losers in here are the medium tire runners, said Venkatesh in that shot. There any chance of getting some points or some overtakes is gone because the soft tires will make it to the end.
On the contrary, I think that those ahead of the medium runners, Sidvi and Deadshot, they will be feisty. Likewise for those behind. So I expect there to be some fireworks, and I have driven with a few of these people who I'm not very well accustomed to. I must say that there is scope for a lot of fireworks. There's a lot of contact randomly. But yeah, so safety car is in this lap. TBK on the back of Wicked Vicky. Wicked Vicky on the back of the Red Bull.
I can already see Wicked Vicky brake dragging to gain those temperatures. My god, those hard tires are already done for him.
Aradhya's bolted, but Wicked Vicky's got a good reaction. I must say that's a much better reaction than I thought he would. And it's actually Fox Racing who's once again got a very poor restart in the McLaren. I don't think he's quite expecting Aradhya to bolt there. TBK going a bit hot into one, but it's actually not going to matter here. It's going to matter out of turn 3. Who's going to get the best exit there? There's a yellow flag. Dante Adams is out.
And we have Dante Adams retired.
And so Aradhya gets a decent exit, and so does Wicked Vicky. So Wicked Vicky actually picking up the pace here, putting the pressure on these drivers, and Deadshot is losing places to Quick Killer and Sid Venkatesh, and Sid Venkatesh losing a place to Jishnu, possibly to Quick Killer as well. Will Quick Killer go for a dive? Quick Killer
down the inside of Sid Venkatesh, and he goes bit too hot and taps Sid Venkatesh, and he is ahead up into P8. And now he's
still side by side. He's not ahead, and now he's ahead. Now he's made the move. So up ahead, Shrikant is quite close, I must say. Wicked Vicky has had a very good restart. He's got some temperature into his tires, and he's not letting Aradhya Gupta run away. It's what I expected would happen, but it's not what's happening. TBK is there, right there in P3. Is DRS enabled again? One more lap, right?
No.
One more lap. Yeah, one more lap. One Mala for DRS to be enabled. Aradhya Gupta still leads. TBK is a bit too far back, I think, to make a dive on this corner, on this occasion, and that is
Both
exactly
the
right.
Alpines way too close. Jishnu down the inside. Yep, Jishnu down the inside into turn 3. They will make slight contact and he pushes his teammate wide, which will lead Quick Killer to make the move on Deadly Mosquitoes. And Sid Venkatesh, Deadshot, and Pratham. These guys are 3 wide into turn 4. Oh my god, they
contact.
make contact. And oh my god. And Pratham will stay ahead and he's up into P9.
Oh, Sid Venkatesh and Deadshot are almost taking each other out at every given opportunity that they have. And what is Deadshot doing? That's a very poor line through there. He's missing an end plate, so that's, I think, the cause of his trouble. Quick Killer has given himself some trouble with a 3-sec penalty.
Yeah, it will hurt his championship fight. But yeah, and so did Fox.
Fox is not having a good time, Shrikant. Fox is struggling. Sorry, yeah, Fox is really struggling. And DRS is enabled. So this is where TBK's efforts should come to fruition. He should go for a dive here. Will he? Will he not? He will. He gets the DRS and he gets the move done. Wicked Vicky is forced off a little bit almost. Jishnu going for the move and Jishnu is ahead. So Shrikant, Jishnu is also in this battle. Jishnu is also in this battle. Jishnu could still be a contender here. Deadshot has left the session. So, oh, there's a contact there. Oh, that's Fox and Raman who made contact, and that's Fox and Pratham who were like aji baji through there, through turn 4. Are you there, Shrikant? Are you there?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a
lagging and Fox is a Quick Killer down the inside. He will make the move and he is up into P6.
Yellow. Yellow further back. Somebody's had a moment. Deadly Mosquito trying to make a move on Fox Racing. Fox has lost an end plate and Fox is really going to be struggling. And Deadly Mosquito, it should be a straightforward move for Mosquito, but Mosquito does need to get the move done. Up ahead, TBK is outside the DRS range of the Red Bull driver. Wicked Vicky also outside DRS range.
So Wicked Vicky, but Wicked Vicky is getting trailed by Jishnu right there, and Jishnu gained up what, like a second last lap?
Yeah.
Maybe a second, yeah. And we have position trading between Deadly Mosquito and Fox Racing right there, and Deadly Mosquito down the inside. Fox is missing an end plate. Yes.
Yeah, Fox is missing an end plate. And he and Raman made contact.
Deadly Mosquito will make the move.
Yeah.
And he's up to P7.
And for whatever reason, Shrikant, we have not really, like, it should not something to note here, but Deadshot has come out 12 laps soft tires. Oh, that's his AI. Never mind.
That's his AI. That's his AI. That's it. Wait. No. Okay. I mean, Aradhya is maintaining his gap to TBK and he's marginally increasing it to TBK. So, will TBK attack? Like, his battery situation is not looking good right now. He's just using everything and...
Well, Aradhya I'm not revealing the battery levels live on stream.
Not revealing, but looking at the steering wheel, but yeah. And now Wicked Vicky is out of...
Shrikant, can Jishnu catch up to Wicked Vicky? On track.
Yeah, easily.
On track.
Easily he will catch up. Yep.
I don't think, Shrikant, at the rate as it's going, he could get to say within 1.4 seconds. Or maybe even like get within DRS range, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
4 tenths out of that corner.
Fox and Sid Venkatesh. So Fox having going backwards. I'm not sure why Raman is not boxing.
Raman is just...
he's missing an end plate as well. Why not box? Why not just box the soft tires?
He's going for the fastest lap, so he will just pit now. 24 is his out lap, 25 is his hot lap, and then that's it. He's just conserving his ERS, and Deadshot pits again his AI.
He's gonna be lapped. He's gonna be lapped, I think, by Aradhya. So once again, it's a Red Bull.
Is reducing that gap.
He is, but is it gonna be enough? It is just this lap and the next one lap. This is the penultimate lap. So is it gonna be? Oh, will Aradhya get DRS? Oh, will TBK get DRS from the Williams? He is gonna wait for it. He's a smart driver, TBK, and he's waiting for it, and he is going to get DRS, I believe, down this back straight. Willie, let's have a look. We shall see the raving pop open any moment now. It does not. He did not time it right. But despite that, Shrikant, he is gaining time on Aradhya. TBK not wanting the DRS assist from the Williams driver, and Wicked Vicky needing the DRS assist.
And TBK almost spinning. Oh my god, that was such a haunting power slide right there from TBK. He almost lost his car right there, but let's see. Jishnu making fast way of Deadshot's AI car, and he has closed up like he's almost at a second mark. Let's see, will he overtake Wicked Vicky on track or no?
On track should be difficult. Oh, yellow flag! Quick
And
killer had a moment.
And he's spun out.
A quick killer who was poised to take the race win, in my opinion, has actually not had a very good race whatsoever. He's had a pretty shocking race. He will take away at best 2 points from this race weekend. And we're on to the last lap of this race. And it's Jishnu versus Wicked Vicky. This is the battle for the podium on track that we are following. And let's see whether Jishnu is going to go for a move here. Jishnu will get a better exit out of turn 3.
Jishnu is playing it calmly because
Alfa Romeo is dumping all his batteries. So is the Alpine. But crucially for him, this is what I noticed in the sprint. Wicked Vicky is running very low downforce. Jishnu does have the tire advantage and he is going to go for the switchback. He does not have enough battery left though. And Wicked Vicky with that lower downforce car will probably have an advantage unless Jishnu can do something in these final few corners. This is going to be very, very, very close. He will get the podium regardless, but he would want it on track. Obviously, there is going to be probably a drag race to the line. Aradhya Gupta is rounding up the last turn. We shall still follow this little battle here. It's getting very feisty. We'll just switch for a moment to Aradhya Gupta and TBK. And who's it going to be? It is going to be Wicked Vicky ahead on track. He will finish P3. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. After the checkered flag, it's all allowed. It's all allowed. Sid Venkatesh in P7. Yeah.
P6. Wait, Sid had a penalty or what?
No. Sid did not have a penalty.
Oh, okay.
And everybody thought, Raman's winned it at the pit entry. Yeah, okay. That caps off quite an interesting Austrian Grand Prix. I must say that has been a very eventful race, and we shall run through the final classification. Shrikant, take the reins.
Yeah, just waiting for it to load. Then after that, I will. It's still loading. Chips, you can go through the final.
No problem. I'm waiting. I'm watching the podium celebrations. Aradhya Gupta with a fantastic drive, and that's very commanding performance by him, I must say. Has it loaded?
Oh, it has loaded. Yep.
Yeah. Take it away.
Yeah, the result of the race. So we have Aradhya Gupta taking that win in a Red Bull in Austria. I like to say it. Then we have TBK in the Aston Martin taking up the P2 spot. Then we have Jishnu rounding up the podium in that Alpine. I hate that. Then we have Pratham K up in P4. Then we have Wicked Vicky down in P5 after losing 3 positions due to that penalty. Then we have Deadly Mosquito in P6. That's a nice silent recovery drive from Deadly Mosquito right there. Then we have Sid Venkatesh up in P7. Then we have Fox in P8, then we have Quickler in P9. That's a horrific race for Quickler right there. He was in contention of and now in P9. Then we have rounding up the points, we have Jagadesh in that Red Bull. It's a Red Bull sandwich in the points, so let's see. Then we have Raman DNFing on that final lap, but he will be considered a finisher. Then we have Raman in P11, then we have Deadshot's AI in P12, then we have Dante Adams, Prometheus and Abhishek Suru DNF. So that was a pretty chaotic Austrian race right there, but still we had only 3 DNF chips. So
we had 4 safety cars though. We had 4 safety cars.
4 safety cars. Yeah, it was chaotic. Everyone loves chaos.
Obviously we do. I think we can call it here.
Can't conduct.
Yeah, exactly. We can't conduct
interviews. So yeah, thanks Chips for inviting me to the comms, and thanks everyone for joining us.
Yes, certainly. Thank you to all those who tuned in. And thank you to all the drivers for making this a very interesting race, quite enjoyable. And we shall see you next Thursday. Next Thursday for the race around round 4. I don't know the calendar. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, do stay tuned. Circus shall return next Thursday for round 4. Until then, Chips Chima signing off. Thank you. Take care. Good night and goodbye.
Thank you. Adios.